fact that I'm talking to y'all hours later, I'm so sorry. I'm actually glad I did, because today has been so much better than how I started. I didn't go to the gym this morning, right? Because I was going to intentionally get up and go to the gym today. Thankfully, I went twice this week. Thankfully, because you know, before that, I hadn't been in 3 weeks. And I was supposed to go, like, get up at 5:15 and head out around like 6 to get to the gym. The way I woke up and looked at that alarm when it took, you know, the 2 alarms that go off, and stopped and rolled back over. And I didn't get up until like 9 o'clock. And I know that's privilege. I know that's privilege, because I know a lot of y'all was like, girl, I wish, but I could not. I don't know what it was, but I could not. Like, like I heard it, get up, go to the gym, because you know that's gonna start your day off right. You're gonna be thinking about good things. You're gonna have a positive attitude. You're gonna, like, because I already felt the sinking feeling coming early this morning when I woke up. So, which is why I was just like laying in the bed for as long as I did. So I was just like, let me turn on some Christian preaching or something to hopefully my subconscious hears all of this good message or whatever while I'm trying to get out these feelings. And it took me some hours, but we got out of it. So from 5:15 to 9 o'clock was just me trying to get out of my head. But thankfully, once I got up, actually had some time with the Lord outside, things turned around. I had a meeting with my someone on my team. She was telling me some things that she had noticed about my account, and I was like, bruh, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? But thankfully, I was like, I had a good cry, and I was like, Lord, you know what? I can't take, you know I'm trying. Like, what? You know I'm trying. Like, what am I supposed to do with all this time? I have been praying, like, Lord, bless me to find whatever it is I need to know about myself, about others, and about any situation. Please let me know, because I don't ever want to be in a situation again where there are things happening that I need to know about, and things are happening behind the scenes that are either someone is doing me wrong, or something is happening that is keeping me where I am and I'm not allowed to grow, or something is happening, like all these different things that I don't know about that like the enemy could use to, like, later on it be something, or like I'm around someone that doesn't really have anything good for me, or doesn't really think well of me, or doesn't even really care about me in the same way that I do them, or, you know, whatever it is. Bless me to know about it. Like, I don't want to sit in ignorance, because there's so much that can take place in ignorance, and so many things that the enemy can use to, like, keep you in cycles and do all of these things if you are resting in a place of unknown. So I'm like, Lord, tell me. So what I heard in a call was something I needed to know. It wasn't something against me. It was just something that seemed unfair, but it was definitely something I needed to know. So I was like, Lord, I may be crying now. I'm crying out of frustration, because you see me, you see what I'm doing, you see me trying. And it's been feeling like I'm sowing seeds, and it seems like they're getting snatched up before the roots could even set in, and I reap a harvest of relationships, of business, of whatever. I was like, I don't feel like you can't do anything. This is not tears of that. This is tears of, like, dang, I'm tired. And just hearing this, yes, it's disappointing, but I know, but at the end of the day, there's nothing bigger than you. At the end of the day, I can go to my problems and talk to them about you. I've been seeing, like, rejection quite often in the last few months, and that doesn't feel good either. But I will say, coming outside of, like, first of all, I'm sorry to hit y'all with all of these heavy topics at once. You probably like, girl, you coming out the gate, we wasn't ready for all this. But first of all, coming out of people pleasing, you know, trying to change my ways from people pleasing. Rejection in any instance, not just like romantic relationship, but business, friendships, whatever, you know, whatever the situation is, things like rejection in any aspect I'm seeing differently, or anyone who will be coming outside of changing their people-pleasing ways would see rejection more as awareness versus rejection. So I'm talking about it as rejection, when really it could be that person or that situation is just not right for you in whatever the aspect is. And no, it probably doesn't feel good if you look at it like, what's wrong with me, versus, you know what, either we may not be seeing the same way, we may not be in the same situation anymore to where this needs to be something that happens, or the business opportunity isn't right for you, it's for someone else, or you have something bigger coming, or you have something better coming, whatever that looks like. So I'm changing my perception of what rejection feels like to me and how it comes across. I'm just starting to look at rejection as one closed door to one open door. Whatever the open door is that I can't see, that is better for me, whatever that is. So I'm like, I've been experiencing a lot of that in the last few months in different areas. I'm not talking about one area specifically. What's for me is for me. Who's for me is for me. Whatever situation God blessed me with I'm going to do my best at. So let's leave it at that. Whatever the situation is, y'all, if you are working yourself out of like people pleasing and self-blaming, like just take it one day at a time. You never know what that form of rejection is showing you. And honestly, if you're like myself, coming out of people pleasing and that self-blaming situation, you may have already had and experienced some form of rejection that you then didn't pay attention to. And now that you're aware of how you processed it before and you're trying to change, now you're seeing the real thing. Now you're seeing the real situation. Now you're seeing the real opportunity. Now you're seeing the real person. Now you're seeing whatever. And now you can then adjust based off of that. And my therapist has been trying to get me to that it is what it is type mindset. Before, I was not able to do that. It is what it is. It was always, what did I do wrong? What did I say wrong? Why don't these people find value in me? Why are my numbers not right? Am I not doing my job right? And like, what's happening? Like, why am I doing it? It was always an issue with me. That alone would just drive me crazy. Like, always feeling like it's an issue with me that did not feel good. So I am no longer interested in being in that space, regardless of what the situation is, regardless of who walks away, regardless of who says no, regardless of what door is shut in my face. God is always gonna have something better on the other side. So I have to like sit and look at it that way. And that's what I've been training myself to do these last few months, because none of this have felt good in the moment. But like, I'm like, Lord, help me know how to process this, because if I'm gonna make any change, it got to look different. Anyways, y'all didn't come on here and ask for all of that. That's pretty much kind of what I was like dealing with these last few months, like I was saying. And I just felt myself in a funk this morning, and I was like, you know what? We gonna get up and we gonna move around. You know, as soon as you get up and you start moving, you're gonna feel so much better. So go ahead and get up, brush your teeth, get ready. Let's like go ahead and get this day started. And yes, I had that meeting, and that the knowledge that I came to, it would have been so easy to just sit in, oh, woe is me, and then cry about that and be like, see, this is why, you know, this ain't working and that ain't working or whatever. But I was crying in frustration, but at the same time, I was like, Lord, thank you. Because if I did not have these people helping me, then I would not have known this. Like, thank you. So it's kind of just like some help in this situation. Yes, it doesn't feel good to hear what I've heard, but just thank you for blessing me to know, because the knowledge alone is more power. I don't want to sit in the shadows of any situation, whatever it's supposed to be, whatever, just bless me to know, bless me to see, and whatever you're trying to show me, bless me to see it clearly in whatever situation and whoever I'm around and in myself. I also don't want to be the opposite of that, right? Like, you know how in people pleasing, you may feel like there's something that you could be doing better to allow someone to not walk away from you, or a position or an opportunity to be granted that or whatever. There is an opposite of that, to where you feel like there's nothing wrong with you. There is no issue that you have. There's like, everything I'm doing is right. You can't sit here and tell me I'm wrong. I don't want to be that either. I need to be, you know, healthily aware of who I am and what I've said and what I've done and the things that I do in every situation. I was like, Lord, if in any situation I need correcting, please show me. If there's something about me or something that I might have done in whatever the scenario is, please show me if it's something wrong. And if I don't have no conviction, and that's not self-conviction, because baby, let me tell you something. If nothing else happens, God is gonna give me whole conviction in 24 hours, minimum. Because I'm like actually maximum, low key, because I would wake up in the morning and be like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. Yeah, I probably, like, I at least have that, you know, because there's so many areas in my walk that I'm like, oh, I wish I was stronger in this area. I wish I was better in this area. And again, that can come from maybe being exposed to other people that are stronger and better in this area. And you just realize like, life would be so much better if I was stronger in that area. 24 hours, by the time I wake up in the next morning, maximum, I said minimum earlier, but maximum, the read is gonna be there. I'm gonna wake up with the read. And that has never failed. That has never failed. I have had clarity the next morning. That has never failed. So if mornings and mornings and mornings and mornings have gone by and I still stand firm on whatever that was. But yeah, y'all, I'm glad I got a chance to talk to y'all at this time of day because I am in a much better mood. Much better mood. And I hate that I'm like, so y'all know I got a scar from trying to curl my hair and my curling iron just falling flat on the titty. So now I'm over here looking like a stud. But now I'm over here looking like a stud with the unititty because I can't wear my bras with the wire right now because it rubs right on that burn. And it's healing good. It's healing well. Like I have on my Adidas thing. Like it's healing so much better to the point where I'm about to be able to focus on making sure it doesn't scar. But girl, don't nobody want to walk around unititty like this. What is it? Like, it's long. My titties be right here. It's a little spaced out. My titties be right here. They are down here. They're so low. Oh my gosh. So I just got out of therapy not too long ago, but I've eaten, what time? I ate like 2 hours ago. So now I'm fully refreshed and ready to like go ahead and start working on some Christmas decorations because I'm trying to get myself in the Christmas mood. So let's see what we can get into. These are the boxes that got here. I know for sure that tree right there is the one for the bedroom. Now this is a big one. This is a big one. This is probably the one for the living room. It's pre-lit because like I said, I'm not doing any ornaments this year. So I'm gonna go through these bins. Okay, so these are the wreath stuff. I put one of these on this entry table and then one in the faux fireplace in there. So let me see. It looks like just that and the wreath. I can go ahead and put the wreath on so that can get done. Oh Lord! Oh. Now this is the big one. I don't know if I have any more of my my command hooks for these stockings. Girl, what's in here? Somebody left. Oh, what is it? Girl, did I put that in there? It's some ornaments in here. Well, aren't these cute, y'all? I got these from is it Michael's? I got these from Michael's last year. I thought these were so cute. Right? These are adorbs. Nice little furry whatnots. Those and like all the little decor for the kitchen in the living room is in there. I brought these ornaments in here because I put some in the bowls. I don't know if I need these anymore. We'll see. Let me get started. I'm not gonna like finish all the decor today. I can tell you that now. But I may tap onto some other stuff tomorrow as well. Okay, my battery is low. It's actually giving me the girl don't sign. So let me run through real quick what I've done, which is pretty much the same for the last 3 years, but let me show you. Here's the coffee table. I know some people be like, why you got these Kleenex on the coffee table? Y'all, I like decor, but I also like functionality, and my nose runs often, so I need to have Kleenex in every room so that I can like have something to, you know, clean my nose with. So that's what that looks like. This is what the faux fireplace looks like. All of these items came from mostly TJ Maxx and Target. The Black Santas came from Target. The reindeer, I think, I don't remember where the wreath came from, or the garland rather. I think these came from TJ Maxx. And so did this red one over here. And I don't know what I want to do with these napkins, y'all. I'm trying to like, I'm not a tablescape girly, so I'm trying out the different shapes. That's actually starting to get on my nerves. So I'm like doing it like this, and I'm gonna leave it like this overnight and see how I feel, but I kind of don't like that anymore. But yeah, here is the centerpiece of the very regular plain dining room table. And I just add some little Christmas sprigglies over there. What's this baby name? Elfina is up here on the fridge, and as we have seen, the entryway is done as well. I was kind of like struggling with these reindeer and this lamp, child, because I didn't know how I was gonna get it done, but yep, that's what it looks like. Like I said, I've had the same decorations for 3 years. This is the 3rd year, and I have not felt a need to change it. Like, I will add stuff to it. And then a lot of these like other stuff I need to put up, but I will add stuff to it. I actually want to get a little bit more dramatic with it, but as far as like my base, I think I'm good with my base. I don't feel the need to change that, but I think next year I will like add some more Christmas trees, some like bows and stuff like that, especially since I want to get it done earlier. So yeah, that's something I'll actually do. But girl, I already feel better. Like, Shawty feeling a little lighter with the crumble stuff around. Okay, let me go take this hair down. Okay, so I just realized I can actually talk to y'all while I'm taking my hair out because I can't see the TV or anything like that. I could bring my laptop in here and do all of that, but no, I could just actually talk to y'all. I need to take this hair down because like I said, I need to be able to just like put on my treatment right before going to the gym because it needs to stay in for, they say minimum of 10 minutes. But I likes to leave mine in for about an hour, honey. I need you to work. You're getting in the dips, you know what I'm saying? One thing my therapist was just telling me about, he was like, you need to set aside time for Ashley, because if you're like doing admin work in the beginning of the day and then you are vlogging at the end of the day, you need to at least give yourself 2 hours. You know, you need to have time to decompress, and then your decompression don't need to be you sitting and watching TV, because you need to be doing active things while you're watching TV. So I'm like, dang, I don't know. But I get what he's saying, because if that's the only time you decompress and that's all that you're doing, which it's not all that I'm doing lately, like for the last 5 days, that's all I've been doing when I need to decompress, is just sitting and looking at something that will literally allow my mind to just drift or be caught up in the show and not have to do any kind of thinking, all that processing and all, you know, it's just where I have been with just what has been going on. I was making sure before that, I was making sure like, oh, if you're gonna watch TV, if you're gonna watch a show, you could be cleaning the kitchen, or you could be doing your hair or something, I don't know, doing something. But he was like, yeah girl, you can't just be like sitting in these last few days just like letting it soak in, because when are you gonna get out of this, you know? Well, I mean, you right or whatever. And but what's crazy is he was like, yeah, you can't watching like what he said, the Real Housewives or something like that. I was like, I'm not watching. He's like, what are you watching? I said, I'm watching Smallville. He was like, oh, okay, you know, that's how no, first of all, you're not gonna change. You can't just all of a sudden be okay because I'm watching something you think is cool. No. Stick to your guns, 1. And 2, what makes you think that I only watch the Real Housewives? Is it because I'm black and I talk loud and I'm a little country? What you trying to say? I didn't even think about that when I told my sister about it. She was like, wait a minute, is he trying to stereotype you? my therapist is black, y'all. He's a black man, but you know, even we can say things that we don't even think about. But It was just a trip. It cracked me. I was like, I should have said that to him because he would have bust out laughing. So I need to have like time set aside for when I decide to vlog, because I want to get back on a better schedule with YouTube and actually doing vlogging. But even though, like I just said, the thing that I'm noticing with YouTube that I don't like, and this is about me, it's not necessarily YouTube, it's me with YouTube, is that I'm so comfortable on camera that I get to talking. I need not sometimes. Like a lot of the talking I do on camera is stuff that I'm still processing. It makes for you having to learn out loud, and that's not fun. I don't care who else made it look cool or it worked out well for them. No, like learning out loud is not fun. Like even last year, like dealing with what I dealt with that girl, I almost called him something, dealing with what I dealt with that young man. I almost did not want to come back to YouTube at all, because just that whole process and realizing you made mistakes and you've done things that you should not have done, you should have known better, and all of these different things, and then you have to live out loud that regret. And then some people asking, like, you know, which I get, some people asking, you know, wanting to know more details about it, and I get that, because I was willing to share the good. Why are you not willing to share the bad? But at the same time, not everybody processes or has grace in the same way that you would with them, and not everybody has gone through the things that you have gone through to be like, oh girl, yeah, been there, done that. But now you know when you know better. You may not even be in that exact situation, but you don't know what you would do in any situation. That's one thing that my best friend has taught me. She was like, girl, you have no idea what you would do in any situation, so you can't say what you would and would not do. You just never know. You just never know who would do what. And a lot of people on the internet do not have grace. And girl, this came out fast. I thought this was gonna be like a lot longer, and I'm over here having a full-fledged conversation, and y'all gonna be like, wait a minute, why you stop so fast? Because I'm done. Because I'm done. But yeah, I've had to, like, I'm having to reevaluate boundaries with what I'm talking about, because I don't want to I want to enjoy this, right? I want to create content that not only is entertaining, but also valuable. I ain't out here doing nothing new. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm actually out here doing stuff that, not doing stuff. I'm actually not out here really doing a whole lot, is what I was trying to say. I'm not out here doing anything new, but yeah. Should I go to the gym like this? I want my content to have weight to it. I don't want you to just come over here and it be like fa la 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 la. Like, it don't have to be, I'm not trying to be heavy with everything, but I do want my stuff to have not context, but, you know, like I said, weight to it. I don't want it to just be all, you know, heavy in one area, like heavy entertainment, heavy, ooh, I'm outside, or heavy, like, cause I'm not that kind of person. You gonna see me, like I said, you're seeing me take down my wig braids. Like, I don't, like dandruff and all, like you saw gray in the front because the product, like you see me at my regular self, and I don't ever want to feel like I need to put on for the camera. And that's not what I'm saying. I feel like I'm getting off here. I want this to be a place of value. So I would love to share all of the things that I'm learning, and even the mistakes. I would love to feel safe to do that, but the internet is not a safe space. It is not. So I have to be better with creating boundaries around what I'm talking about, how long I'm filming, especially if I'm trying to get like better in YouTube or back into YouTube, because like I said, for a while after last year, I didn't want to show my life, because I'm like, well, dang, if I make a mistake, it's on camera. It's out there on the internet, and the internet is permanent. And I don't have, right now, like, I'm not a huge creator. Some may disagree, but compared to my imagination of what success looks like, for me, I'm not a huge creator. But I thank God where I am, amen? I'm not trying to say I'm not thankful. Wait a minute. Just chill, Lord. Hold on. So even with what I'm learning now, I feel like, even with what I learned last year, I would say, I feel like that is embarrassing. So embarrassing. And I know I'm not the only person that's done that. Like, I watch other creators that have had full-fledged relationships on camera, and then all of a sudden it's like, bloop, you know, it's just like, wait, what happened? Don't worry about it. They're no longer here. You know, you just gotta go, okay, we're going with the flow. Let's go over here. Like, you just have to figure it all out. Yeah, it's just like this. I think that was the worst situation I have ever. I even told my therapist, I was like, I don't know if you guys saw that short that I did, or even on my Instagram or TikTok, if you guys follow me and look at my short form content, but I was like, I feel like this situation was worse than the whole relationship with my father. And he was like, and I was like, no. I have never felt like this betrayed at all. Like, even when you think about someone doing you wrong, I would never think of all these things. I would never think of all these things. Honestly, I wish all you would have done was just cheated. I wish that was all you would have done. It's just not a comfortable place to be in, honestly. I just want to like find good balance over here so that you guys can enjoy the content that you're watching, enjoy these videos for me, as well as me feel safe on the internet, if that makes sense. And me have balance, because when he was like, oh, he is in my therapist, was like, oh, you know, when you clock out around 5:30, I said, who do that? Where you say that at? Who told you that happens? Because it don't. Who told you that? And he was like, girl, I don't know what time you work, what time you clock out. Like, listen, I'm just giving you an example. I was like, well, I gotta find some balance. So now I get to do one of the things that he told me to do. He was like, you need to have a personal journal as well as a business journal. I was like, sure. If I have a personal journal and a business journal, it would really help me know that I ain't got no life outside this business. Because that personal journal will probably have 9 pages, and that business journal gonna have 50 in a matter of 2 weeks. We're working on that, y'all. I started online dating, guys, and that's as much as I got. It has not went far at all. It's as much as I got, but I've gotten back out there. All that to say, I've gotten back out there. We shall see how this goes. So far, it's just like, you know, nothing special. There's nothing really going on. But like I said earlier, like, I don't care about tiptoeing around what I got to say. I have noticed that a big part of my people pleasing is like, I know what to say. I know how I feel, and I know how to articulate it. But the reason I wouldn't is because I am still recovering or afraid of the rejection that can possibly lead to abandonment. So I don't have no reason to feel like I need to walk in fear of abandonment when I have, and God has blessed me with, beautiful love from family members. Now, I know the family love and romantic love is different, but love is love. And you cannot say you walking around on earth missing if you have a family. Girl, what is it? If you have a family that love you, you are not missing out on love. You may have lonely moments in the intimate space, but if you are, you know, experiencing love like I have been blessed to do regarding my family, like I have a blended family that can sit in a room and laugh like all of them went to high school together and they was best friends. I mean, they get to cackling. You feel me? Like, I am blessed to, like, the top blessed. I'm just very blessed with my entire family dynamic. Are they perfect? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, girl. We got stuff too. But you know, girl, what was I talking about? Hold on. So I have no reason to feel like I am going to be alone for the rest of my life if this particular person walks away, because I actually said what I feel. Now, of course, there's tact. Amen. I already pretty much have tact. What I'm trying to learn or make sure stays in place is me not losing said tact, because I no longer care about the fact that you may or may not leave because I've said what I've said. That makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Of course, I want to be intentional with saying things that can be received in the best way, but some things just need to be said, you know, especially if some people find you very easy because you're nice, find you very easy to manipulate or get over on or say or gaslight or whatever. And I have been in many situations, and I'm not just talking about romantic. I've been in many situations where people have not been accountable, or they've gaslit, or they've like just taken, again, not to call victim, because I'm very much a grown woman enough to be like, okay, what you're not gonna do. And I have the words. The fear behind saying those words were louder than me actually saying those words, or the desire to actually communicate that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to play victim here. I'm not perfect because I make mistakes, but I'm also somebody that doesn't like to that doesn't like being wrong. So when I realize I'm wrong in a situation, my first thing I want to do is make it right because I don't like being wrong. I'm learning that about myself, and I have to, first of all, I'm talking a lot and this battery is gone, but let me wrap up this sentence real quick. I'm learning that about myself. And again, I think that's a good, I thank God for that desire to not be wrong, because it allows me to make things right when I do realize I am wrong in a situation. However, the desire for me to not be wrong also makes me overthink, if I allow it to, whether I am wrong or not, to the point of exhaustion or anxiety. That's not healthy. No one asked for all of this. I just happened to talk to y'all while I took my braids out, and this is where the conversation went. So I'm going ahead, clock out, honey, and we'll talk about this or something else tomorrow.
Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. My word is bond, we don't spit no lies. A daughter of the sunshine, but every blue moon I come alive at night. I like lace and I like braids, but I love my natural. Edges laid from the east side, building on the west coast. My high tolerance for pain don't mean I'ma take you. All them fake followers ain't gon' like your pics. I rep the Waterbearer sign, but all the elements live rent free in my mind. Moody. Moody.
I started working on
oh crap. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas.
started working on two ideas. One is, of course, Spanish guy. Huh? And then got another idea called Happy Favor. It's gonna be another character.
Let me be black, Jade and hot. Right now, I can't feel a bad going on, and I'm gonna get my blessing right now. Oh, whoa, 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 hey, 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 whoa, hey, hey, off before that. Hey, whoa. Josh, you make the no. You hear the? I didn't know people still said that. Kev, you hear the?
Listen, it's gonna be right in there. Josh, you cut it out. Still gonna
No,
be
Josh, you gotta cut that one out.
Cup rides with backpack. Cup rides with road. With supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Why am I trying to start? You should see how when I'm writing, I'm like, no, that doesn't flow the way. I need to stop trying.
You can't, but here's the problem with you, Andrew. As much as you might try, you couldn't. You can't. You are who you are.
I need to start writing my songs when I'm barely awake. When I'm waking up in the morning. Why am I up? There's the cup. God dang it, Angel, you're rhyming.
Get these people on the inside. A little handy used to be $20. Now plus tax is $22.50. But the $250 go down to your pension. 1,000%.
So that's the only
The
reason why.
sense, not necessarily the
Yes.
actual practical.
Right, I don't know. Like to see that in action, I would be like, wow.
Angel War.
Mushroom chocolate.
Mushrooms was in there, and they in the section. Oh,
No, that sounds fun. That
there
sounds fun.
were some shysty looking gentlemen holding the balloon. It didn't immediately click
That
that
was
that's a drug.
my brain too soft for them hard drugs. My brain too soft. I can't. It's not. It's getting valuable too much about the drug. It's just gonna bend it right over there, and I'm not gonna come back. To do mushrooms, you're not gonna get this Angel back.
Oh gosh.
What type of drooling
She said I'm not gonna
human
come
being
back.
you gonna get? But I'm not the type that can come back out like other people. Very cheap, and that my whole brain would fold up like origami. Just go ahead and leave me out in the
Now
wilderness.
a lot of people did.
I was going live every couple of hours talking to people.
homies.
Oh, it was so
Every
good.
couple of
I had to
hours.
drive.
Girl, I just got off the, what am I doing? I just got off the phone with Nita, honey. We had a good old kiki, okay? There is only like 4 or 5 people I could talk to on the phone for hours. But yeah, as you guys can see, I finally shampooed my hair. Girl, I have a whole lot of breakage. I ain't gonna hold you. And a lot of my breakage comes from right here because of them cotton picking buns. But they're so convenient, so I don't know what to do. I am actually going to end up braiding this hair again for my wig because I was trying to debate. I was letting it sit for a little bit to debate on if I wanted to like style it because right now I'm still between relaxers. So I was trying to debate on if I wanted to style it or if I wanted to wear the wig and just like continue to wear my wig and style it and keep it in a protective style and moisturize or my scalp, all that stuff. I'm about to actually do these braids so that I can have them and they're nice and flat for my wigs for the week. And then I could just like let my scalp breathe again. So that's what I'm gonna do. Moisturize this, braid it up, and find something good to watch while I'm doing that so I could be a little bit entertained. And then I'm, oh y'all, I didn't mention, I got on like the pimple patches. Y'all probably saw it in the last one, like what is that on her face? Okay, y'all, wig is on. Guys, this was the last time it took me 40 minutes. My lips dry again. The last time it took me about maybe 40 minutes to do anchor braids or weave braids, whatever I called it earlier, child. It took me 2 hours. What I think I did different was 2 things that I didn't realize, and I hate when I do different things and don't realize it. I smoothed my hair when I was blow drying it with the blow dryer brush instead of just air drying it. So the less texture, the less grip. And I already got these long nails, honey. I do not need no help making this harder, okay? I put oil on my scalp first on one side. When I say that was the hardest side to braid, it just kept unraveling. So not only is it smooth, now it's oily. And it's just giving up, it's walking the Lord. Like it just releases itself, relax, relate, release out the braids. Girl, we made it. So I went and recurled the wig just so I can look like somebody, child. You know, I was like, I'm kind of looking like a bum for the last few minutes or last few days, girl. I ain't even gonna act like it's been in, but the last few days I've been looking like a bum, and I ain't at a bum, not a bomb, a bum. A bum and a bomb put together. This is the wig recurled. And it's laying pretty flat, you know. And it's time for me to take this off. You don't like this gift, this ain't for you, but let me see if anything comes out. It's usually something comes up when it has like this bubble. Let's see, this is what I use. The Peace Out. If you gonna focus, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. The Peace Out Acne Day Dots. It says leave it on for at least 6 hours, baby. I leave this thing on all day. Okay. Y'all ready? Uh-oh, these nails. Okay, you ready? Oh, focus. Okay. You ready? I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oh my God. Can you see it? Oh. Okay. That little green thing on it. Oh my goodness. Ew. It's so gross. It's so gross. Ew. Ew, puss. Do a little sea breeze. This is probably gonna burn. Sea breeze, sensitive skin. Oh Lord, child. Okay, ain't that. Okay, took that off. We're gonna let that sizzle while I put this tree up.
So like, you know, Matthew chapter 6 is this whole idea of, you know, not praying about things because that's what pagans pray for. Unbelievers don't think.
You'll never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for days. I've been staring at the telephone, cause when you're gone, I miss your face. 8 o'clock, body talk. There's no need to bring it up. Nothing you say makes it better. Wreck and ball, tear apart. Issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say makes it better. Bring it right back, right back.
You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me that I'm not Farina's daughter. You cannot tell. Only Farina's daughter would be like, I'm gonna put 2 Christmas trees out here in my bedroom. Only. Not including what's in the living room. You cannot tell me I'm not Farina's daughter, child. Oh my God, if you knew my mama, she be doing the most, and I'm about to start doing the most. I love it. I love it, guys. Now, this looks so cute. All I'm waiting on is the little skirts. And I thought they were gonna be here tomorrow. They're gonna be here on Monday. Boo. But they're gonna be here. I'm so excited. And if that's like more, of course, curtains, we're gonna address that. Don't worry about it. If these were fuller or more full, or that would be nice. The skirts will bring like the little red at the bottom. I love it. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. I do need a little red pillow over there. There's that, because I just got this mustard yellow pillow that don't go. What we haven't done is tested out it light free. Let's see. Not me walking away from a light that I gotta turn off without turning the light off. Let me see if it'll be too bright in here. Let's see. Nope. It looks brighter on the camera than it is in the room. And whenever I have the TV on at night, I dim the TV down to the like darkest. But that yellow though makes it warm, so it's not too bright in here. But guys, it looks so good. I love it. I love it so much. I love how minimal yet extra it is. I love the ambiance of the tree when I go to sleep. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up, honey, because I gotta edit this vlog and I already know it's long. So y'all don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and press subscribe, honey. If you've made it this far, that means you love me. Go ahead and stay. Don't forget, videos that get thumbs up help with suggestions, help with the channel, whatnot. Anything that you've seen in here that you don't see in the description link wise, comment, let me know. I'll shoot a link and then update the description. All right, y'all, love you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Don't forget, for December, we have Wednesday videos at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and Sunday videos at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will talk to y'all in the next vlog. See y'all in the comments. Don't forget to comment and let me know what you think about my Christmas trees. Okay, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.